What's going on, everyone? Justin again. As always, thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. So last time I went down to Lowe's, I kind of was a little bit rushed. I only had time to look at one half of the store, and those were the deals that they had last weekend. This weekend I went back to look at the other half of the store and see what kind of Craftsman deals that they had going on, getting ready to step into the holidays, Black Friday and Christmas, right? So because I only got a chance to see half the store, I was really excited about today. So let's go ahead and talk about some things that I saw down there that were looking like hot tool deals. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. So I'm part of a Facebook group, and there was a gal on there that was looking for a 4-drawer Craftsman toolbox. I did manage to find her one that was a 3-drawer that had some tools in it available online. And again, I'll try to put the Amazon affiliate links down below to this. But the Bear Box, I don't think you could have beat this price. Bear Box, 50 bucks over at Lowe's. Ended up spotting it in the clearance aisle, so it was like it wasn't even really on display. It was kind of tucked in and hidden. This was a little hidden gem, and I mean, it's pretty close to the 4-drawer that she was looking for. Hopefully she's able to find that 4-drawer. I didn't see one there. I'll keep my eyes peeled though. I told her I would. The next item I saw, also in the clearance aisle actually, $85. Not sure if this is a steal of a deal or not, but it sounded pretty good at the time. So for 3/8 and 1/2 inch, was an 8-piece impact extensions and universal joints with one adapter. So you got a 3-inch, 4-inch, and 6-inch 3/8 extensions in the impact. You got a 2-inch and a 4-inch for the 1/2 inch. You got a 1/2 inch to 3/8 step down adapter. And then you got the 3/8 and 1/2 inch universal joints. I almost picked this up because I've been needing some universal joints and it would have just given me a few extra extensions, but I was like, no, you know what? I think I can actually find a better deal on a 3-piece set of just the wobbly extensions. I don't need to go ahead and get the whole entire box. But for those of you that are looking for the actual extensions and universal joints in an impact form, I think 85 bucks in the Craftsman lineup looked pretty reasonable. Okay, if it wasn't for the fact that I pretty much own Bit City, this 42-piece Craftsman 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive, Torx bits, E-Torx, Phillips, flatheads, and SAE and metric Allens, 42-piece set, $74. I'd say jump all over that. If you guys remember a little while back, we were talking about the impact screwdriver that they sold at Harbor Freight, and the bits that came with it were absolute junk. That the bit driver, a lot of you had commented back saying it did hold up, and you just went and bought like Husky bits and used them instead. I think this is where you can kind of do the same exact thing. So if you wanted to save on pricing, you could go get the impact driver from Harbor Freight, but then you can buy this 42-piece Craftsman set loaded with bits to add to your mechanics tool collection. But I thought the bit driver that they had made by Craftsman looked pretty decent, so maybe give them a shot too. I forgot the pricing to that bit driver. You might have to go back to the video from this last weekend and see how much it was. But if you didn't have enough bits that came with that set, this 42-piece option is available and you are going to use it, especially if you're starting out as a lube tech and doing brakes, okay? Brakes is going to be that key thing that you use it for. Okay, story time, real briefly, okay? Shane had a 6mm 1/4 inch drive Silver Eagle socket. I had lost it and I had to replace it. So I bought one from the Matco guy. I want to say it was like 17 or 18 bucks for that one. Just to give you an idea of cost, when you're looking at this 42-piece set at $74, I paid almost 20 bucks for one, right? So it's unfortunate. Sometimes the name branded stuff that you lose, that you borrow, is definitely going to cost you in the long run. There's my little story. Okay, 11-piece combination wrench set in the gunmetal gray, coming in at $53 in SAE and metric. You get 1/4 inch to 7/8, and then on the metric side, this is where it gets weird, 6mm, 8mm, 10mm, 12mm, and then all the way up through 19 with no skips thereafter. If Craftsman is watching this video, you should have dumped the 6 and put the 11 in. You would have had a near complete set, and I don't use 6mm combination wrench for nothing. But I would have used the 11mm combination wrench to bleed brakes. I think he got rid of a key combination wrench in this set here. I'd like to see you change that over time. All right, how about this? How about a scan tool, 50 bucks, okay? It does evap testing, code reader, battery voltage, so it'll give you a chart for that. Maybe it'll do a starter drop test for you, so you have it connected to the battery and you can start it, see the actual starter drop down and then come back up to charging. That might be pretty cool to watch while you're in the car, instead of having it underneath the hood and trying to figure out how to either record it or walk around and look at it or have somebody else look at it when you're cranking it or having your meter there, right? So I thought that was pretty cool that they incorporate it into this scan tool. Lifetime updates available online. So if you're looking for a cheap reader, might not be a bad way to go. All right, how about 117 bucks or 119 bucks for this 5-pound slide hammer? I would have liked to have seen them do it in an 8-pound or a 10-pound, because really, I feel like I'll be there all day with 5 pounds, but I thought the adapters and the pieces that they put in this kit were well worth it. For what it is that you're actually getting in the kit, it looked pretty dang reasonable. In fact, I'd probably compare it to something similar to OTC. Okay, OTC makes a slide hammer kit. Matco tends to rebrand off of OTC. I feel like the kit's almost identical. If I can find the Amazon affiliate link for you guys, I'll throw it down below. But let me know what you think. Would you prefer a 5-pound over the 10, or would you like the 10 over the 5? Do you agree with my statement, I guess is what I'm getting at. All right, vacuum, $35, comes in handy, not just for my messy mechanics out there, but how many times have we been on our back in the customer's car, or even your own car? You got sand or dirt all over the floorboard, or worse yet, customer's car, right? Cheerios, I mean, sticky sticker things, gummies that are attached, sweet tarts, food, French fries, and you're on your back trying to crawl up underneath their dash where they put their bare feet. I mean, maybe this little $35 vacuum's starting to look pretty good right about now. Maybe give it a little quick vacuum if you haven't already and get all that stuff picked on up before you go laying in it, or at least maybe get a towel from home and toss it in the bottom drawer of your toolbox for this. But I think you see where I'm going with that. $35 for a vacuum. I got the Ryobi one hanging on the wall. It's been phenomenal for the kids to just grab and quickly clean up their messes. I thought this might be something kind of nice to take to work, so I'm not having to drag this big old rigid 20-gallon vacuum and hook it up to power. I just take a little vacuum and just clean up my little area before I go diving on underneath someone's car. All right, we're gonna take a brief intermission. I'm gonna just go ahead and let the music and video play so you can see all the 20-volt Craftsman cordless option tools out there currently on the market today. Roll camera. All right, guys, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up the second half of Lowe's and all the mechanics tool deals going on right now leading up to Black Friday and the holiday sales event. I wish I would have had my truck really, because I had a 1/2 inch and a 3/8 extension that are super long that I was using for transmission work, and the detent ball had broke on them. I was hoping to kind of get those warrantied out and exchanged. I only saw the 3/8 there. I didn't see the 1/2 inch. So it would have been a 50-50. You know, I would have been able to warranty out one and not the other. Would have had to go back at a later date. Anyways, one of the last items that Craftsman's currently selling that I had thought about was their 3/8 cordless ratchet. Now, I didn't catch this out of the side of my eye because I wasn't really looking, because I really don't want to spend any money right now. But going into this holiday season, yes, when that Black Friday hits, if there's a promo deal on that 3/8 ratchet, I am considering trying out either the Craftsman 3/8 drive cordless or the Cobalt 3/8 drive cordless. I'm not making a move right now. I am gonna wait until we get a little bit closer going towards Black Friday before I do, but I'd like your guys' feedback. Would you like me to try out the Craftsman cordless, or would you like me to try out the Cobalt cordless? Leave your thoughts, opinions down below. Smash the thumbs up button if you like today's content. Share if you want to share. We'll see you next time. Cheers and deuces.